Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing another tiny home build. So if you notice, this one is another 5x5, but this one actually stays a 5x5. I learned my lesson after the last one. So in this one, this has actually got enough money for 2 Sims, so that's how this one is divvied up. So there is actually enough money here for 2 Sims to live here. So you could theoretically change the upstairs, this way you can make it fit for like 3 or 4 Sims. But I really wanted it to be a little bit more, I don't know, just a little bit bigger for 2 different Sims. So there's actually also a few more skill building items, especially in this one, than there was in the last one. I originally did want to do like a balcony, but no matter which way I did the floor plan, I'm sure I could have figured it out had I spent enough time on it, but I was like, you know what, never mind. I don't want to deal with it, never mind. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So, I think I changed the floor plan like 4 or 5 times, and then I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna do a whole floor plan upstairs, so. And I couldn't quite decide where I wanted the bathroom either, so. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it again, I probably could have made it work. I chose not to. So, fair enough. Anyway, so like I said, this one will feature a few skill building items. This one has an easel underneath the stairs, which I did play test. It does work properly. So your sim can go and paint, and that's fine. And then it has a living area upstairs. It also has a punching bag and a guitar. All of those are all skill building items within the home. So. And of course, you could always move some of the stuff around and put in different skill building items if you really wanted to. This is really irritating. Like, my frames per second really sucked at the beginning of this video, and then all of a sudden it just picked up and it was perfect afterwards. And I'm like, So I actually have some more computer parts on no, I wouldn't say on the way, but on my wish list to get, so this way the game runs a lot smoother. I have some plans to get a brand new video card, because my video card is so old. This thing is, I'm talking easily like, 4 years, 5 years old? Probably further than that, I think, because I ended up getting it from my ex-boyfriend. I think it was like, yeah, I think it might be closer to like 6 years ago I got it, and he got it when it first came out, and he had used it for a couple years. So, yeah, this thing's probably going on like 8 to 9 years old. It's a GTX GeForce 470. 470. If you have The Sims 4, I want you to go and I want you to read the bag and read the requirements that it takes to run this game. Because it says you need at least a 600 in order to run the game. And I'm like, I got some bad news for you, bro. Anyway. And here I am, I'm playtesting it. I made sure that it worked properly. And then I had to tell them to get back out this way I could finish decorating it. Because they felt the need to get all in there. And no, their painting was not included. I had to add I think I had to take away some money or something. Or add some money back in. I'm not sure. Anyway. That might have been the last game. That would make more sense. Anyway, so yeah, I have that on the plans to get, and then I also have to get some more RAM, because I'm only running 8 gigs at the moment, which is like nothing for most YouTubers. So I'm trying to make my computer super amazing and super awesome, but it needs to be able to process faster. And unfortunately, with the price of video cards at the moment, well, the one that I'm looking at isn't going to be that much. I mean, it's certainly going to be an upgrade. That's for sure. I don't think they even literally make the one that I have in my computer anymore. But, oh, here I am. I'm trying to put the TV on the wall. I'm like literally trying to space it just right and make sure that it works. I originally was having him play test it to make sure that he could lay down on the couch or sit on the couch. But ended up finding out that the punching bag downstairs was what was blocking the stairs. It was either that or the bookcase. I just ended up moving both. So I wanted to make sure this home had a lot of artwork on it. It kind of seemed like since there's two of them, there'd be a lot more artwork available to them both, and there'd be a lot more stuff available. There's a lot of cute, like, little decor items I've actually looked at for the first time. So, which is so weird because I've built so many houses already in The Sims 4. I've only been actually playing The Sims 4, I think I'd probably say about not even a month. And I've already built so much stuff and put so much stuff in, and I'm like, there's still new items that surprise me every time I open it, and that's just from the base game stuff. Like, I didn't even know we had a medicine cabinet. I was like, hell yeah, that's cool. Right up there, right above that sink. It's a tiny home. So yeah, in this one, the sink is almost 100% like completely separated from the rest of the bathroom, but I figured it really wasn't that big of a deal. Oh, and the you'll see in the tour that the plumb bob picture that's right there on the right, it ends up sitting on top of a wall. I do fix that before I upload it to the gallery, so you don't even have to worry about that. And this one is already currently up on the gallery. Most of my homes, when I'm done with them, they immediately go to the gallery because it's either that or I'll forget. So I just immediately do it. So always make sure you're keeping an eye out on my origin ID. If you like some of the styles of homes I build, definitely keep an eye out because I upload them up there as soon as I'm done with them because I'm like, I don't want to forget. I don't want to have to open the game to get it. So, oh. And putting on a nice roof here, I decided I wanted to do the roof a little bit differently, so I kind of went for the cross-angled roofs there. Or roofs, I'm pretty sure it's roofs, as it makes more sense. That one little pole there in the middle was driving me absolutely insane, though, so I had to find the right paint there to match it. And all you're losing is like one little tiny square of black, so... I really like the way the roof turned out. It definitely gave it a very unique look and feel to it, so... This one I made sure it definitely has a bin, make sure it has a mailbox. I wanted to give it some lights outside just to kind of accentuate the house, make it feel a little bit larger than it actually is. But I ended up putting in like these nice little chandelier lights in there. I ended up scaling down these lights because they're huge. The lights are so big. I'm like, this is ridiculous. They should not be that big. Like, that's scaled down all the way, by the way, and that's like a normal size light. I wanted to fit more decor items in, but there wasn't really a whole lot more I could have fit into the house. But I was still very happy with the way that it turned out. I definitely wanted to get more stuff in, but for the time being, with the level of skill that I have, I wanted to make sure that I don't spend too long trying to make these videos, because if I spend like 3 hours on a tiny home like this, I'd probably be devastated. Some people are probably like, that's what I spend just doing one room, and I'm like, I can't do it. My attention span's too short for that. It really is. But I made sure to do some nice little landscaping outside. I wanted to have a grill outside, but we kind of ran out of money, so I ended up doing all the landscaping around, put a couple planter boxes right there off to the side, this way they could do some planting. And here we are, we're going to go right into the tour, and it looks quite choppy, to be honest. And like I said, like you could see, like everything had like smoothed out on the video, and then I went in to do this tour, and like my frames per second just plummeted. By plummeted, I mean like dropped to like 7. That's nothing. So, but you definitely get to kind of still get a good look at the house, though. You can see the sink and the easel there, and we end up going up the stairs, and I'll show you what the upstairs looks like. I just wish it would have been a little bit smoother. And I forgot to pause the game while I was doing this tour, so my Sims were still walking around and doing stuff. So, here's where you can see I left the painting right there on the window. So I do end up moving that over, so this way that is usable. But the TV works out great right there, kind of gives them a little bit of a living area. and then you'll move straight into the bedroom just past that, and then there is that private little bathroom there. So anyway, so go ahead, leave your feedback, your comments, and your suggestions down below. All my social media is in that description box, including my origin ID to be able to download this. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to be notified when I upload new videos. And thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.